Now the question is, what kind of route are they taking this game in? Now there are two ways they could go about this. They could go, number one, the humans have won the war against the aliens, which is what you do in XCOM and Enemy Within. You beat the aliens and the Earth is saved. They could have gone the route which I was kind of expecting them to go, where we go and attack the alien homeworlds, we go out into the stars, we sort of colonize other planets and stuff like that. But they haven't decided to go for that. Instead, they've gone for a very interesting kind of continuation of the Exalt storyline. So this is the storyline from Enemy Within, where you've got the alien sympathizers who kind of work with the aliens and want they're subservient to the aliens, they want to be part of the alien empire and all of that stuff. Well, they're kind of taking that to its natural conclusion, and this is what they say on their website. The Earth has changed. 20 years have passed since world leaders offered unconditional surrender to alien forces, and XCOM, the planet's last line of defense, was decimated. Now the aliens rule Earth, building shining cities that promise a brilliant future for humanity on the surface, while concealing a sinister agenda below, and eliminating all who dissent from their new order. Only those who live at the edge of the world have a margin of freedom. Here, a force gathers once again to stand up for humanity. Always on the run, the remnant XCOM forces must find a way to rise from the ashes, expose the insidious truth beyond the occupation, and eliminate the alien threat once and for all. So that's interesting. That means they're going down the path of, we are actually kind of the invading force this time around. XCOM is not this worldwide defensive force, but it's a force that's attempting to kind of win over areas of the globe again, to sort of come back to the human way of thinking, to get rid of the aliens, because the aliens are obviously alien freaks and insidious and all of that stuff, so you don't really want them running the show, which I think is pretty interesting. And also there is the XCOM base is a massive mobile ship. Now we know that this is called the Avenger now. We didn't actually know this earlier on, but we do now. It's called the Avenger, and it's a converted alien supply ship, which is now a mobile XCOM headquarters, which is pretty ridiculous. So you can guide your strike force around the world and build popular support and try and expose the alien sinister plans, which I think is a really interesting way of going about this. If you ask me, it's pretty. I didn't expect them to go this route. It's kind of ballsy to sort of go down that. So I can't really wait until. Well, I just can't wait to get my hands on this. Good God. So they say in terms of soldiers, there will be 5 classes available, each with its own skill tree, including new class abilities like Momentum, which lets you create specific soldiers for your tactical plan. Now, that doesn't really say all too much. We need more information on that at the moment, but I think it goes without saying that there will be more kind of abilities and stuff we can take for the soldiers. It also says there's tactical guerrilla combat, so new gameplay systems which will be available within the game, and apparently will affect the state of the world. So you can use concealment to ambush enemy patrols, loot enemies for precious gear and artifacts, which is pretty interesting, picking up loot on missions. I mean, that's kind of going back to old XCOM games. If any of you guys have played Xenonauts, it's the same sort of thing where you can loot items actually from the level. I mean, you kind of could do it in XCOM, but it wasn't that prevalent. There wasn't like loads of stuff to be taken. When I say XCOM, I mean the remake. So that's kind of interesting. If there's tons of stuff to get, that will be pretty interesting, I think. And apparently as well, you can rescue VIPs and save fallen comrades by carrying them to extraction points and stuff. So that's pretty much the same thing we've seen before, I think. There's also new breeds of enemies. So we see a crazy snake guy in the trailer, which looks ridiculous. But we also see Advent. Now these are the enforcers of the alien regime. You can see them in their kind of armor. Now, I think these are humans who are sympathetic to the aliens. They're probably alien enhanced in some way, you know, mutated or something ridiculous. But they look pretty funky. You can also research, develop, and upgrade, which is what you would expect. You know, this is XCOM. You would expect research and manufacturing and all of that stuff. So apparently you can configure and build rooms on the Avenger to give XCOM new capabilities on the battlefield. You can use your scientists and engineers to research and develop weapon upgrades and armor to fit your preferred tactics, which again, you would expect that. It is an XCOM game. It also has multiplayer as well, or this is going to be... I don't know how this is going to work because multiplayer is not that good, I'm going to say, for Enemy Within or even XCOM. I never really had that much fun playing it myself. I tended to find the aliens were kind of a bit overpowered in some degree, so I'm not sure how that's going to work. But head-to-head multiplayer, it's not the biggest concern, is it? You want the single-player campaign. That's what everyone who plays XCOM for. You're not going to play it for multiplayer, so it's kind of a bit weird for me. It's almost like they feel like they have to put it in, I guess. I don't know. But what's interesting as well is create custom mods. So community-focused tools allow you to create your own campaign, tactical gameplay, alien classes, strategy game features, and share them within the Steam Workshop. That is absolutely massive. Now, XCOM does have the Long War mod, which is a fantastic mod, but it's not that easy to mod XCOM. But if they're going to add the mod tools into the game, you can do it through the Steam Workshop. That is going to give so much more replayability to this game. It's going to be absolutely fantastic, and I'm really happy they've done that. So I think, guys, in conclusion, we're looking at something which could be pretty damn good. I'm really impressed with the way they've decided to take this. And like I said, it's kind of a ballsy move to sort of go for the, you know what, we're going to play from the point of view as if the aliens have won. It's almost like a role reversal. We're looking at a mobile XCOM, so that's kind of like a UFO flying around, attempting to convert areas of the globe back to humanity in a sense. I kind of like that. That's pretty interesting. But part of me does think that I would have liked to have taken the fight to the aliens. That probably would have been pretty interesting. But I am still happy with what's going on here. But I can't wait to see more information on this. I can't wait to see some actual gameplay clips. That will look ridiculous. And I think I'll leave it at that, guys. So this has been kind of a video where I just wanted to break down what we're looking at in terms of XCOM 2 right now, and throw a bit of speculation out there. I'd also like to see some comments below on what you guys would like to see in the game, because that's massively interesting to me to read. And yeah, I'll leave it at that, guys. I've been Stylo, so this is Unit Lost. If you like the video, then please give it a thumbs up. It helps a lot. And you can follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming. I'll catch you next time, people. Toodaloo.